Hey everyone, happy Monday. If you are in Platteville, Wisconsin, we got a lot of snow yesterday, so the world is kind of a winter wonderland, and I will be honest that I'm pretty excited about it. This time of year it gets really, everything's dead and it's brown and kind of gloomy, so the snow makes it seem really pretty. Well, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Lori Lucille, and I am a certified personal trainer, nutrition coach, and co-owner of Snap Fitness located here in Platteville. And today I am bringing my Monday musings that I normally do in our free fit community called Information Fit to the Snap page. So hello everyone and welcome. And today I thought in light of the holiday season, you can see my Christmas tree behind me, I would talk to you a little bit about 7 of my top fitness accessories of all time. And I'm just telling you from my personal perspective, these weren't necessarily all gifts to me. I did just go out and buy some of these, but if you have a fit person in your life, or if you are just looking to get more fit, some of these things might be really fun and helpful and motivating for you. So let's kind of get at it. I was waiting a little bit here for people to log in, and I see people are logging in, so I will start. So I should mention that I am starting from the least expensive to the most expensive, and truly there are there's price ranges for everyone. So, all right, let's keep going. Number 1, shaker bottles. So for those of you that are in the fit world, this seems kind of like a no-brainer, but I have many of them. And like this one, for example, has the wire shaker bottle in the bottom. This is a snap bottle. This one has like a plastic ball in the bottom. I kind of really like this one because it has a rounded bottom. Stuff doesn't seem to get stuck in there. So like if you're doing a post-workout shake and you have it in there and you shake it up, this one seems to really get it. So I do really like this. These are super inexpensive anymore. You can find them everywhere, but I can't seem to get enough of them. I swear to you, I don't know where they go, but I must leave them places. And honestly, after a while, they get kind of gross. So I throw them away and need to replace them. So if you need a stocking stuffer or a little bit stumped as to what to get somebody, this is a pretty easy one if they're into fitness. I also like to shake up my pre and during workout aminos. I take amino acids, and you mix it with water. So I literally always feel like I need a shaker bottle. And as you can see, this one's just filled with water. I use it as my water bottle. So pretty easy. Number 1, pretty inexpensive. You can find them from $5 to $10 and up, but you don't need to spend a lot of money to get a decent one. So love them. Number 2 of my top 7 fitness accessories is actually something that a good friend of mine and the co-owner of Snap, Jen, put me onto, and they are Bondi bands. So what is a Bondi band? It is a workout headband. These are the sweat wicking kind, and I am such a head sweater. These were a godsend. And well, I want to mention that these are unisex. You can also see we have Snap ones. We liked them so much we got them made for Snap. That's how much we like them. They are unisex. Guys, my husband wears them, so they're totally, anyone could wear them. But ladies, if you have problems with headbands slipping off your head, this is your answer. I swear by these things. Now, I will say you need to wear it like a headband. So, I have bangs. I kind of shove my bangs in them and wear them. And mine tend to go over my ears a little bit, but if you wear it that way, like a true headband, these things will not go anywhere. Plus, they soak up the sweat, which is really awesome if you're a head sweater like I am. My husband's a worse sweater than me, and he swears by these too. So these, I believe, run around between $5 and $10. It's called Bondi Band, and you can go online and get them, bondiband.com. I got a lot of plain ones, but if you've ever seen me in a few of my posts, I have headbands that have sayings on them, and they have really funny sayings like, sweat is my fat crying. I have one that says, run like a criminal. So all sorts of fun things like that. Again, super fun. Get lots of colors, really functional, and number 2. So really super awesome. All right, number 3 is music. Now, you might be thinking, oh, get iTunes gift cards, and while that's all fine and dandy, I'm actually talking about my actual music device, and my all-time favorite is the iPod Shuffle. This one is waterproof. Yeah, So here's the deal with that. I have killed no less than at least 5 iPods before I found this waterproof one via sweat. So I don't know if you didn't realize that, but regular iPods are not waterproof. And if you work out and you sweat a lot like me, not so good. So I was determined to find something that I wasn't going to kill. And in like a year, we were literally buying one every year. And I looked and found a waterproof one. Why is this amazing? Well, A, you can sweat on it and it isn't going to die. But B, when I started to swim, they actually came with swimming headphones, and this is actually how it's marketed, is made for people that swim. You could listen to it while you swim, which was really, I never really ended up doing. The headphones didn't fit very well for me, but I will tell you that we have now had this little iPod for 3 years. Yay! So they are a little more expensive, and actually you don't get them through Apple. I found mine on Amazon. And I think it's around, I just looked it up this morning, it was $124, so a little more expensive than a typical iPod Shuffle, but so worth the money. I mean, so worth the money. So this is a big one I would totally recommend. Which, this one also leads me into my number 4 awesome tip. And I'm going to pause because my husband's coming in. My number 4 is awesome headphones. So if you do work out, you can know how sometimes headphones could be a really big pain, like literal pain in your ear, and they don't stay in, they might fall out. It wasn't until I got these headphones that I finally found a pair again that were keepers. These are actually made by Bose, and these are just regular headphones. I had it into my iPod. You can put it into your phone, like whatever. But the reason that these are so amazing, and these are called, I think called Bose Sound Sport headphones. So they're kind of made for people that are active, but they have this little connector thing that goes in your ear and kind of hooks in your ear so it stays in place while you're working out. Really awesome for running. So if you have a runner in your life that's looking for some headphones, these are totally worth it. These, I just looked them up again this morning. These Bose headphones are $99 on Amazon. I will say if I were to rebuy these, I would get the Bluetooth ones, meaning no cords. That is genius. Again, if you lift, if you run, if you do any of that active stuff, sometimes the cords can kind of get in the way. So I am actually looking at getting some Bluetooth headphones for some people on my Christmas list. Can't say that too loud because I think that's really awesome too. So if you use your phone, that makes it even easier for you to do it if you're a runner or whatnot. So awesome headphones. I found my biggest issue with headphones is that they were either too big and hurt my ears or too small and they fell out. So this solves that problem. Number 5 are activity trackers. So there's tons and tons of options out there, it seems like. I'm sure the first one you're thinking about is Fitbit. However, personally, I've never had a Fitbit. But the ones I have, I've had a Garmin. This is made for running in particular. And I do this when I was just getting into running, really motivated me. And you could keep track of your runs, you can see how fast you go, your average pace, blah blah blah. So I do, if there's a runner in your life, really, this is a Garmin Forerunner. They have them all the way down to like $50 and then up. Like, for example, when my husband decided to do a triathlon, he got a Garmin that was specific for triathlon. That was quite a bit more expensive because it tracked swimming and biking and running. But they have very simple ones out there that are very inexpensive if all you really want to do is just track your distance and your pace or something like that. So I'm not dissing the Fitbit. I think that's a great option as well. The nice thing about these activity trackers, guys, is they can be really motivating. So even if you currently have a workout habit, but you're just a little bored, and maybe you just need some motivation, sometimes getting a little gadget like this can really be helpful. And I do want to mention in particular for the Garmin Forerunner that it does come with a heart rate monitor, like a strap for your heart rate, which can be very helpful depending on what type of training that you're doing. So this was an add-on, by the way. It didn't come with it, and I bought it separately because I needed to have it. But yeah. So it's super motivating and fun, and those are something I would totally recommend for anyone looking. I want to say, okay, I'm sorry, I have a few notes. I think I spent around $200 for this, but like I said, I'm pretty sure they have them out there for like $50. So they're all price ranges. Okay, number 6 are running accessories. I made it specific for running because this is where I got these are just been really helpful over the years. So this is just a handheld water bottle. You stick it through, and it has a place for like keys. Maybe I can't get my phone in here, but a keys is a big thing. If you ever need to, if you're doing long like marathon or half marathon training and need like goo gels or sports beans or food, that fits in there. And as you're running, it's just really nice not to have to fuddle with like holding onto an actual bottle. They make ones that go around your waist, and for water bottles in particular, so it's almost thinking like a fanny pack, but it's just basically it has space for up to 2 to 4 water bottles. I've seen that, and has a pack for like your phone and food and stuff like that. The other thing I really like is this Spy belt. Yeah, just going to show it here. And you can see it says Spy. No, I'm not training to become a ninja, sadly. But Spy stands for Small Personal Items Belt. And this little pocket, you probably are wondering what can fit in there besides a key, it expands. So you can see this, I can get my phone in. And if you're a woman and you run, you probably never run without your phone. Just matter of safety. But honestly, I make my husband take his phone when he goes on long runs too, because stuff happens. And that way, if he doesn't come back when I expect him to, I can find him. So this is super helpful for the runners in your life, or just anyone who does something outdoorsy and needs a way to carry something with them that's really unobtrusive. I really personally like the Spy belt. Again, there's other options out there, but this is the one I have. So the last one is going to seem a little bit self-promoting, but I'll explain why. Number 7 would be a personal trainer and a gym or gym membership. Okay, so yes, I'm co-owner of Snap Fitness, but I have been working out at a gym, I don't know, a long, long time, ever since, basically since I've been 18. From college, you get it for free, but then after college, that was one of the things that was really important to me. I personally have found throughout my life that if I don't go somewhere, I won't get a workout done. It just doesn't happen at home. There's too many distractions for me personally. So I find that a gym membership is well worth the money for me to stick to my workout habit. Now, it's not for everyone, and here's just a few examples of people. It could be parents of small children where you just can't get away. Totally get it. Parents of small children. Oh, if you've never been a member of a gym before, or maybe a gym just intimidates you. That's really valid, and that's okay. If you live in a remote area where you just don't have access to a gym that's close, and for me, proximity is key, so I get that. Or if you travel a lot, it just maybe doesn't make sense for you to be a member of a gym. For all of those reasons, though, too, kind of ties into my next one. Get some things that you can set up a home gym, and you don't need a ton of equipment. This is actually a blog post that I've been meaning to do for a long time, was if I had a home gym, what would I put in it? Quickly, I'd probably I'd get a TRX, I'd have kettlebells, honestly, even over dumbbells. But if you get dumbbells, I get the kind that are adjustable, where you have just one for each hand, and then you can adjust the weight. A mat, I'd probably have a big exercise ball, and that's probably it. I mean, you can get a lot of good workouts in with that. So that also leads me into the other part of it, is personal training. Yes, I'm a trainer now, but I haven't always been. And I think some of the best money I've ever spent was on personal training. I called it a coach previously, but whatever you call it, it's some of the best things I've ever had, because I got my workouts delivered weekly to me. I had a weekly check-in. I had that accountability, and I basically was just learning from someone who had been there and could help me through this process. I knew that I was training then safely and effectively, because why would you spend all your time working out hours and hours if you're not getting the results that you want, right? So that's some of the best money that I've ever spent in the past. I've had, and honestly, all of my training has been done online, meaning that the person provided everything to me electronically. I followed the plan, I gave them feedback, they followed up with me, so on and so forth, which, side note, is something that we do offer at Snap Fitness. We do offer online training. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I do online boot camps where everything is delivered electronically, and the workouts are eligible to be done in a gym or at home, whichever works around your schedule. So those are just some of the reasons and things that I really believe in training, and you can do it anywhere. As a side note, most gyms in particular, or I'm sure any individual trainer, would offer gift certificates for those services. So that's another route to go, like if you wanted to put that, if somebody's asked for something like that, putting it towards that. So there it is, guys. That's my top 7. So quick rundown is shaker bottles, Number 2 is the Bondi Band or the Sport Headband. Number 3 is music, my iPod Shuffle, which is waterproof, which is amazing. Number 4 are good headphones. Number 5 is some sort of an activity tracker. Number 6 was my running accessories that just made my life a lot easier when I was training for my half marathons. And number 7 is a personal trainer and or a gym membership. So I hope you found some things that are helpful, and if you have any questions about any of the items in particular, please let me know. I'm happy to put links to those things. I'm not getting paid or endorsed to promote any of these items. These are things that I personally use. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and I will talk with you hopefully next Monday. Again, I'll be going back to Information Fit. It is a free fitness community that myself and fellow personal trainer Derek Flesh host, and we like to put lots of fun stuff in there. So find us on Facebook, request access, and we will add you, and you can get more of this stuff in the future. See you later, everyone.